Bruce Naylor, your FrugalTech here, and I wanted to share with you 5 really cool Microsoft web services. Now, some of these you may never heard of, or haven't used. Google gets a lot of press and a lot of coverage with Google Docs and Gmail and all these things, but Microsoft has some great free online services that I think definitely worth checking out. So the first one that I'm talking about, and these are all under the Microsoft Live brand name. Now, Microsoft has added some confusion there by having the Microsoft Live brand and then adding to that Microsoft Live Essentials. Now, just to clear up the confusion, Microsoft Live Essentials is a subset of the Microsoft Live brand. Essentially, those are going to be the downloadable applications such as Photo Gallery and Live Mail and that sort of thing. Okay, so what are these Microsoft Web Services I'm talking about? Well, the first one that I wanted to mention to you is called Windows Live SkyDrive. Now, what SkyDrive is kind of a folder in the clouds that you can copy files to, upload to the internet, and keep it there. Now, what it doesn't do is save files directly from an application like Word or create a virtual drive on your computer. But hey, it's 25 gigabytes of online storage for your files, photos, that sort of thing. It's a pretty good deal. The next web service is called Microsoft Live Sync. Now, what that is, when you have multiple PCs and you want to keep files and so forth synchronized amongst each other, you would download a small application on each PC, and then they would keep files and folders synchronized on the PCs. Now, because the data does not live in the clouds, there's no files storage limitation on this. Now, the third web-based service is called Windows Live Mesh. Now, I use that here, and it's pretty cool. Essentially, it allows you to do things like remote control your PCs that are all members of your mesh group, as well as synchronize files and folders with the mesh. Now, they don't synchronize with the PCs. Rather, your PCs synchronize with the folders in your mesh. It's a little bit more complicated way of doing things, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty cool. As far as I know, Microsoft doesn't have any plans to charge for this, and I don't believe that there is actually a storage limitation on Live Mesh. Currently, it's in beta, and yes, there is even a Live Mesh beta for Macintosh. However, you can't remote control your Macintosh with Mesh. Now, another service is called Microsoft Office Live Workspace. Well, what's that? Well, Workspace is kind of like SharePoint in a way. From there, teams can get together and they can share projects, files, documents, that sort of thing. But it's free, and it integrates very nicely with Office applications because you can work and save your documents to your Microsoft Office Live Workspace. So it's very cool. Definitely worth checking out, especially in a small business. Look, every dollar's tight. Maybe you don't have a server, you're not running SharePoint. This is absolutely free and fairly easy to set up, and there's some really nice templates for it. And as I mentioned before, it works really nice with your Office applications. Now, the final thing, well, it's not really a service, but it's Microsoft Virtual Earth 3D. And Google Earth gets a lot of press and everybody talks about it, but if you've not checked out Microsoft Earth 3D, it's a great high resolution tool that works very nice with the Microsoft mapping tool, live mapping. So it's very, very cool. The service, you should really give it a try. To use it in conjunction with Live Maps service, you got to download the Virtual Earth 3D from either Windows Live Maps or the Microsoft General Download site. Now, these are 5 great freebies that Microsoft has out there. Like I said, you may not have heard of it, and I think you should give it a try. Hey, I'm Bruce Naylor, your FrugalTech. If you like this video, please feel free to rate it. As always, we welcome your comments. Check us out at www.frugalbrothers.com. Remember, if it's in your shop and it doesn't make you money or save you money, get it out of there. I'm Bruce Naylor, your FrugalTech. We'll talk to you later.